Quarters is what we're going to have for you today. Cranston West coming in with a 7-win, 5-loss overall record. They are 6-2 in Division I league play. East Providence coming in at 2-7 overall, 1-5 in league play. Their last 5, they've dropped 4 of their last 5. Their only win coming on January 5th against St. Raphael. Cranston West has won 4 of their last 5, and they dropped their last game to North Kingstown. That's the only one they've lost in their last 5. Their next 3 is playing St. Mary's Bayview, then Pontiganset, and then Barrington. On the other side, East Providence, the next game's Barrington, Classical, and then Rogers for the Townies. Alongside me to my left is Jake Clementia. Tip-off, and we are underway. Jake, you go to East Providence High School. Should be a little bit sweeter seeing one of your sports teams and getting to announce one of their games.
Yeah, and I'm new this year, and it's against my old school this year, so let's see how this game goes.
So it's your new school against your old school. East Providence in the red with the white shoulders. Cranston West in the white with the red numbers on the back. Tedeschi Moran. Riccio has it, driving inside. Back up top, shot by Bucco, and it does not go. Rebound there, goes off of the hand of Allison Brown and out of play. 7:32 left to go in the first quarter. Here on Fans Only Sports Network, Cranston West girls basketball. Here today. Cranston West led by head coach Nerson Santiago, along with assistant coaches Rob DaCosta and Andre Thomas. Andre Thomas used to coach the Rhode Island Breakers girls team for AAU basketball. for 20 seasons. This is his first high school season, and he couldn't ask for a better team to coach than this Cranston West girls basketball team, as they've had a heck of a season coming down the final stretch into the final half month of the season. Back up top, East Providence holds possession of it. Knocked out of bounds by, that's Tedeschi Moran, who got a hand on that one. Inbound pass caught by McDowell. The Townies trying to get something going. 0-0 is the score. Driving inside. Floater does not go. Guarded by Brown, landing awkwardly as Fortes goes to try and play it on that far side. And a double dribble call. 7:02 left to go in the first quarter. Falcons and Townies tied at 0 here throughout the first minute of play. Tedeschi Moran has it up over half court. Driving inside, layup is up and no good. Would have got the M1 had that one gone in for the Falcons. Got a chance to call the Cranston West Tolman game last week. Tolman got the win in that one by 5 points. That one came down to the wire as Tedeschi Moran going for the free throws. First one is up and no good. Tedeschi Moran getting 7 points in the win over Scituate. Second free throw up and no good. Rebound by Brown. Brown there getting a good dribble, and that one goes out of bounds. 6:50 left to go in the first quarter. Looks like we're going to have the first sub of the game getting ready to go into the game is the 12 of Sanaya Chase. Inbound pass there. Bounce pass back by Goncalves. Driving in, Tedeschi Moran up and no good, and it's so far nobody has gotten the edge or the first point of the contest, as getting into the game is Sanaya Chase. Coming out of the game is Allison Brown. Inbound pass caught by Hall for the Townies. Townies at the center court logo. Driving inside, no good. Rebound there by Riccio. And a whistle blown here with 6:27 to go in the first quarter. So, Jake, we are seeing back and forth action here within the first minute and a half. Nobody has put a point on the board. Riccio is going to get the inbound here. Tedeschi Moran grabs it, guarded by Fortes. Back outside, Bucco for three. No good, off the back of the rim where it meets the backboard. Foul, or knocked out of bounds, rather, by Cranston West. And the inbound caught by Hall. Hall gets it over, intercepted by Robinson. Taken away by Hall. Hall's bringing it back up the other way. Spin move, layup, up and good. The first 2 points of the contest come from Hall. And East Providence striking first with the 2-0 lead. Riccio up and no good. So the Townies up 2-0 with 5:54 to go in the first quarter. Hall got the 360 layup up and in, and Riccio is going to the free throw line for two as the foul was committed against the East Providence Townies. Riccio's first one up and good. That cuts the lead in half. 2-1 the score. Looks very much like a hockey game score.
Yeah, true.
Second free throw by Riccio, up and no good. Rebound by Chase, goes on to the hands of Quinn for East Providence. And that one's out of bounds. Cranston West is going to get the inbound here with 5:49 to go in the first quarter. Zach Levesque on the camera for us here. Tristan Tigley on the play-by-play. And Jake Lamentia on the color commentary. Riccio gets it over. Ball played by O'Donohue. Back over. Bucco shot up and no good off the front of the rim. And Cranston West shooters having a little bit of trouble starting this game out as the inbound trying to get it back over her right side shoulder was Fortes. Out of bounds against East Providence. And the inbound going to come from the Falcons. 2-1 is your score here on Fans Only Sports Network. Riccio back outside, over to the corner, played by Robinson. Back up high to Chase, trying to get it inside for O'Donohue. Pass does not connect. And the Falcons are struggling early on to get their first offensive possession going. Taken away by Riccio. Riccio moving it up the floor, caught by Robinson. Robinson's going to get it over to Riccio. Riccio cuts left, back over up top to Robinson for three. No good off of the outside of the rim.
Tony's moving up the floor.
Back outside, up high. Goncalves drops it off for Hall. Hall gets it over to Goncalves in the corner. No good as that one just goes short of the rim. Back over to that far side, out of bounds. No, kept in by Cranston West, but the Townies jump on that one. Getting ready to sub back into the game, Tedeschi Moran. Townies moving the ball very well. As a layup up in, no good. As McDowell missed the shot, and the Townies head coach begging for a foul there.
Townies looking to inbound the ball.
Tedeschi Moran gets the ball. Coming up the floor is Bucco. Bucco layup up and no good. Rebound there by Tedeschi Moran. It's up and good, and one for the Falcons, and they get their first lead of the contest here at 3-2 with 4:26 to go in the first quarter of play. So Tedeschi Moran going to go to try and get the three-point play. Officials for today's game, Dave Newdall and John Aguilar. As the free throw up and no good. Rebound by Chase, moving it back outside. Intercepted by Quinn. Out of bounds it goes, and Townies will get possession of the ball. So Townies going to get the inbound here. 4:22 left to go in the first quarter. 3-2 to score in favor of the Falcons. A low-scoring affair. Jump shot, and it's good. 4-3 Townies lead. The shot came from McDowell. Falcons moving the ball up the floor. O'Donohue gets it back up top. Riccio over to O'Donohue from outside. Shot no good as it airballed. Rebound there by McDowell. Here come the Townies driving inside. Up and no good. Rebound there by O'Connell. And a foul called against Cranston West will result. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. 4-3 the score. Solano Guerrero at the free throw line. First one no good. That's Brown coming into the game. Coming out of the game is O'Donohue. You'll see that substitution a lot tonight. At the free throw line, Solano Guerrero for number 2. Free throw up and no good. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. 4-3 the score in favor of the Townies. Tedeschi Moran gets it, guarded by Fortes. Fortes guarding her well. Tedeschi Moran trying to move it to that left side. Chase gets it, back over to Riccio. Riccio driving inside. Underhand is up and good. 5-4 the score in favor of Cranston West. Pass over off of Solano Guerrero. Here come the Falcons. Riccio driving inside, trying to get it to Bucco. Pass does not go. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Substitution here. Tavares coming into the game. And coming out of the game is going to be McDowell. So Tavares coming in for the Townies. Riccio back up high, guarded well by Hall. Riccio lost it. 3:14 to go in the first quarter. 5-4 the score in favor of Cranston West. East Providence is going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be back in a matter of moments here on Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody, to Cranston West Division I girls basketball. 5-4. Cranston West has the lead over East Providence. The inbound going to come from the Townies here. As Jake, you go to the East Providence, who used to go to Cranston West, so it's a battle between your two high schools you've gone to.
Yeah, true. I'm not going to say who I want to win, though, but it's a mix between both schools, really. I have no favor to win, to be honest with you.
Tedeschi Moran getting it outside to the corner. Bucco wide open for three. No good. Rebound there by Sanaya Chase. Gets stripped away by Fortes. Fortes moving the ball up the floor. Pulls back. Intercepted by Bucco. Little hesitation on the pass from Fortes. Bucco driving up the floor. Underhand off the bottom of the backboard, but she will draw the foul with 2:43 to go in the first quarter. Getting ready to sub into the game, Bridget O'Donohue for the Falcons. Kyla Bucco at the free throw line for two. Getting ready to sub into the game, Alyssa Robinson and Bridget O'Donohue. First one up and no good for Bucco. So O'Donohue going to come into the game for Allison Brown. Alyssa Robinson going to come into the game for Sanaya Chase. Bucco at the line. Falcons have the 5-4 lead. Up and good. Make that a 6-4 game. Townies get it. Bounce pass at half court. And just Riccio denying the pass. Townies bounce pass inside. Goes off of out of bounds due to East Providence. Head coach being very vocal. It went off in the hands of Solano Guerrero. 2:31 left to go in the first quarter. 6-4 the score in favor of the Falcons. Tedeschi Moran gets it back up high, way past Rainbow Arc. Riccio gets it back up high. Tedeschi Moran out top along with Robinson, Bucco. O'Donohue watching the middle. Shot from outside does not go. Rebound there by Solano Guerrero. Tavares gets it. 2:09 to go in the first quarter of play. Guarded well by Bucco. Tavares carrying it up the floor. Bounce pass off of Riccio. And out of play with 2:03 to go in the first quarter. I've announced so much hockey games. I'm so used to saying 2:03 left to go in the first period, so it's a little weird getting ready to adjust. East Providence has it outside. Back up high, nearly intercepted by Tedeschi Moran. Trying to shoot it from outside, decided to drive it inside. Bucco and Riccio all over her in that far side corner. Jump ball. 1:50 left to go in the first quarter. So the Falcons coming off of a 1-game losing streak. Before that, they came in on a 4-game win streak. Their last game, they lost 78-56 to North Kingstown. Before that, they beat Cranston East Scituate, Juanita Sanchez, and St. Raphael's all 4 games in a row. Wide open from the corner, no good. Rebound there. Robinson gets it over to Riccio. Riccio shot for 3, bang! Riccio hits the first 3-pointer of the game for the Falcons, and it's a 5-point contest. Tavares, guarded well by Bucco, gets a little bit of a shove from Fortes. Foul called against Cranston West here. 1:17 left to go in the first quarter of play. Coming into the game for the Townies is the number 30 of McDowell. Coming out of the game is Fortes. Inbound for the Townies here with 1:17 left to go. Back up high to the corner. Shot for 3. Bang. 9-7 the score here on Fans Only Sports Network between the Falcons and the Townies. Tedeschi Moran drops it off for Bucco way outside. Bucco giving a little crossover. Tedeschi Moran from the corner. No good. But the whistle does blow, so we might see a foul or inbound here. Not too sure. Getting ready to sub into the game is Sanaya Chase. Nurse and Santiago leading this Cranston West squad.
Foul for 2 for Cranston West. Tristan, it looks like she was fouled for the 3-point line. I don't understand why it is at 3 points, though, but it looks like she was fouled from the 3-point line.
Well, she took the shot from outside the corner, so she should be getting 3 free throws here as Tedeschi Moran's first one up and good with a minute to play. She might be getting 3 here because she was outside the 3-point arc. Sanaya Chase coming into the game, Robinson coming out, and another timeout called by East Providence. We're going to take a timeout and be back here on Fans Only Sports Network in a matter of moments. Welcome back here on Fans Only Sports Network. Tristan Tingley on the play-by-play. Jake Lamentia on the color commentary. Zach Levesque on the camera. Tedeschi Moran at the free throw line for number 2. Second free throw up and no good. Rebound there by Chase, getting it stripped away. Jump ball. 59.6 to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be an inbound for East Providence here. Played down in front of us by Goncalves. Back outside, jump shot from mid-range, no good. Rebound, she gets her own rebound, throwing a floater up there, and it gets blocked by Chase. Tedeschi Moran has it, crossover, driving inside on Tavares, no good. Rebound caught by Hall. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. We're going to have a whistle here. Travel called against East Providence. It's going to be an inbound for Cranston West. Tedeschi Moran coming out of the game. Coming into the game is Talia Walker. Walker going to catch the inbound pass here. First time we've seen her on Fans Only Sports Network. Sanaya Chase has an inside pass, gets intercepted. Riccio trying to get it away. East Providence jumps on that one with 22.8 to go. 10-7 the score here in the first quarter. Tedeschi Moran and Riccio are your captains this year for the Cranston West Falcons. Inbound going to go in favor of East Providence. Bounce inbound there. 21 seconds left to play. Inbound caught by Tavares. Nobody home. Bucco trying to steal that one away. Way up top. Playing it to the corner. Shot for 3. No good. Rebound there by Walker. Walker's going to carry it up the floor. She has 3 seconds. Bucco from outside. No good. And that's going to end the first quarter of play. Your score in favor of the Cranston West Falcons, 10-7. You are on Fans Only Sports Network. We'll be back for the second quarter right after this. Welcome back here on Fans Only Sports Network. Tristan Tingley on the play-by-play for you.
Jake Lamanti on the color.
Zach Levesque on the camera. 10-7 the Falcons lead here on Fans Only Sports Network today as the inbound's going to come from Riccio. Inbound pass caught by Tedeschi Moran. Tedeschi Moran up high. Over to the corner. Wide open is Robinson. Back over to Tedeschi Moran. Inside pass to Brown. Intercepted by the Townies. Bucco nearly intercepts the pass, and here come the Townies back the other way with it. Trying to drive inside, bounce pass outside. Wide open from up top, trying to cross over and drive it inside. Mid-range does not go. Shot up in, no good off the front of the rim. Brown gets the rebound, gets it over to Bucco, and the Falcons start their attack. Robinson in the corner, back over to Tedeschi Moran. Bucco gets a hand on it. Back over to Riccio. 7:15 left to go in the second quarter. 10-7 Falcons lead. Bucco up top, guarded by Quinn. Bucco layup up and no good. Rebound by Brown. Brown getting it back outside. Riccio for three. Off the backboard, no good. Townies get the rebound. That's Hall. Ball goes up and good. It's an 10-9 game now with 6:39 to go in the second quarter of play. Tedeschi Moran gets it, delivers it to Robinson. Robinson steps inside. Townies intercept, and here come the Townies back the other way. Robinson trying to get the steal in. Little spin around there between Robinson and Goncalves. 6:25 left to go in the second quarter of play. The inbound here going to come in favor of the Townies. So the inbound pass, Tavares gets it over, bounce pass inside, goes up and over the hand of Quinn and out of bounds with 6:17 left to go in quarter number 2. Here come the Falcons. Tedeschi Moran, the captain, leading it with the other captain, Riccio, on the other side. Tedeschi Moran wide open in the corner. Robinson bounce pass over to Riccio, wide open at top. Steps inside, lays a floater up and good. 12-9 the score with under 6 minutes left to play. Long pass caught by Hall. Hall driving inside. Euro step up and off the back of the rim. No good. Bucco trying to get it back in bounds. Actually touched out of bounds. 5:49 to go in the second quarter of play. 12-9 the score here on Fans Only Sports Network. Falcons lead the Townies. Tristan Tingley on play-by-play. Jake Lamentia on the color. And Zach Levesque on the camera. Back outside, bounce pass. Mid-range jump shot up and good. That was McDowell who hit the jump shot. And 12-11 here in the second quarter. The Falcons the Townies cut the lead to 1. Tedeschi Moran wide open for 3. In and out. Oh, man, that's got to hurt if you're a basketball player. Wide open 3 goes in and out off the back of the rim and out. Side step, shot from 3 up and missed it. Inbound from Quinn does not go. 5:14 to go in the second quarter of play. Into the game comes Chase. Robinson's going to come out. Bounce pass caught by Tedeschi Moran. 5:09 to go in the second quarter of play. 12-11 the score in favor of the Falcons. Tedeschi Moran gets it to Brown. And the close hand of the official. McDowell's going to get the foul here. The inbound going to come from Kyla Bucco. Over to Tedeschi Moran in the corner. Back up top. Chase back to Bucco, who went back inside. Layup up and no good. Rebound there by Chase. And taken away by McDowell. McDowell's going to move it up the floor back the other way over the Cranston West logo. McDowell, Euro step layup up and no good. Rebound there caught by Chase. And fighting for it was Quinn. Travel here called against Chase, and East Providence is going to get the inbound here with 4:44 to go in the second quarter. And it feels like these quarters are absolutely flying by.
True. Actually, I thought it was like 7 minutes in the corner. It's like in the quarter. It just feels it's going by fast, to be honest with you.
Chase driving it up the floor, guarded by Hall. Chase, Tedeschi Moran, wide open for 3. Bang! 15-11 the score with 4.5 minutes left to go in this second quarter of play. Tavares moving the ball up the floor at the free throw line, gets it taken away by Brown. Bucco grabbed it and wondering what the call is here. Tavares gets the call. 15-11 the score with 4:21 to go in the second quarter of play in favor of Cranston West. Tedeschi Moran gets it to Brown up top, getting it over to Riccio. Riccio back over to Chase outside. Bucco for three. No good off the front of the rim. McDowell gets it over to Hall. Hall's going to move it up the floor with 4 minutes left to go. Driving it inside, up and no good. Foul called. It's going to be 2 free throws for the Townies, as the foul, I believe, came against the number 12 of Sanaya Chase. Oh, no, it was Allison Brown who committed the foul. So Hall at the free throw line. Off of the backboard and no good. Into the game comes O'Donohue. Brown is going to come out. And O'Donohue's going to play that inside area next to McDowell for the Townies. Townies in red, Falcons in the white. Free throw up and good. 15-12 to score. Tedeschi Moran going to carry it up the floor. Tedeschi Moran carrying it up high. O'Donohue setting the screen. Bucco back up top. Gets it over to Riccio. Inside to Bucco. Back over to Riccio. Tedeschi Moran wide open. Riccio jump shot does not go. Rebound there by McDowell. And the Townies doing something here. It's a 3-on-1. As now all 10 players are back on one side of the court. As McDowell gets it. Back over to the corner. Shot up and no good. That was Goncalves. And Chase and Goncalves go to the floor. And it's going to be a Cranston West ball. 3:14 left to go in the half. The Falcons lead the Townies by 3. Both teams suffering a loss in their last game, both to North Kingstown. Tedeschi Moran moving it over to Bucco. Falcons coming in at 7-5, 6-2 in league play. Tedeschi Moran shot airballed. Rebound by Chase on that far corner. Over to Tedeschi Moran, jumping and catching the pass. Chase driving inside. Oh, and it goes off the bottom of the rim. And the Townies are going to take over. McDowell driving it up the floor. Guarded well, no good. Rebound by Tedeschi Moran as she carries that one up the floor with Chase to her right, Bucco to her left. Bucco layup up and good. 17-12 to score. 2:30 left to go in the second quarter of play. Over to that far side. McDowell shot up and no, in and out. 2:24 to go in quarter number 2. You wonder when East Providence is going to use their next timeout, but East Providence coming in at 2-7 overall, 1-5 in league play. They're hanging with the Falcons really well here tonight.
Surprisingly, yeah.
So the paper, if you look at these two records on paper, Cranston West coming in at 7-5 overall, 6-2 in league play, as McDowell's free throw is good. 17-13 the score. Coming into the game is going to be Fortes. So McDowell going to shoot her second free throw, but as I was saying, Cranston West coming in at 7-5, 6-2 in league play. East Providence coming in at the opposite, 2-7 overall, 1-5 in league play. On paper, Cranston West has had the better record, but East Providence hanging with the Falcons very well here today. Out of bounds in favor of East Providence. They're going to get the inbound. Tristan Tingley on the play-by-play. Jake Lamentia on the color commentary. Zach Levesque on the camera. Driving inside, up and blocked by Chase. It's going to be an inbound for East Providence with 2:07 left to go in the half. You're watching Division I girls basketball here on Fans Only Sports Network. Jake Lamentia, a student at East Providence, also went to Cranston West. So back at his old school as they take on his new school as a beautiful spin around play by Hall. Shot up and good. We now have a tie game, 17-17. And the Townies just getting back in the swing of things. Tedeschi Moran gets it inside for Chase. Double team there. Tedeschi Moran goes off her knee and Chase grabs it. Bucco up high. Shot from downtown. Up and no good. Rebound there by Tedeschi Moran. Gets it knocked out of bounds. Kept inbounds by the Townies. Nelson Santiago, you'd imagine, might be calling a timeout here coming soon, as the Falcons were up by 5 just at the start of the second quarter. A minute 31 to go. Foul coming against Kyla Bucco, and the inbound here going to come from McDowell as she goes in front of the Cranston West bench. Tavares back outside over Tedeschi Moran's head. Whistle blown here. It's going to be Cranston West ball as everybody starts to move to the opposite side of the floor. Riccio going to get the inbound here for the Falcons. East Providence head coach visibly upset. Here comes Tedeschi Moran, guarded well by Fortes. Over to Riccio. Riccio up high over to Bucco. Driving inside. Beautiful up and in. 19-17 the score in favor of the Falcons now. About to eclipse the 1 minute mark left to go in the first half. Here on Fans Only Sports Network. Long football-like pass off the backboard. Rebound there by Chase. Under a minute left to go. Here on Fans Only Sports Network. Bucco cuts back inside from McDowell. Underhand pass to Tedeschi Moran. Up and no good, but she will draw the foul. 49 seconds left to play in the first half. So it's going to be a push against Goncalves. And Tedeschi Moran going to go to the line for 2. Fun fact for you, Andre Thomas, the assistant coach for the Falcons, used to coach AAU at the Rhode Island Breakers girls team. This is his first year coaching high school basketball. Tedeschi Moran, first one. Ooh, and that one. Toilet bowl around and out. 49.1 seconds to go. Coming into the game is Solano Guerrero and McDowell going to switch positions. Coming out of the game is Goncalves. Tedeschi Moran up and no good. Rebound there by Solano Guerrero. Substitution for the Falcons. Allison Brown coming into the game. Coming out of the game is Bridget O'Donohue. And that might be the very last time we see her here in this first half. Tedeschi Moran, her third free throw coming up. 1 for 3 on the free throws, makes it 20-17. Inbound pass, under 47 seconds left to go here. McDowell gets it across, shot for 3, up and airballs it just short as Solano Guerrero gets the rebound. Foul called here against Cranston West with 39 seconds to go.
Ball number 23, Allie Brown, her second, team 4.
So the inbound going to come from McDowell for East Providence. They had a 45-minute drive to get here today. Over to McDowell, outside, guarded by Tedeschi Moran. It's good. 20-20 the score. And the coach was sure that McDowell was going to hit that one. Tedeschi Moran gets it over to Riccio, back up high. Riccio inside to Brown. Travel called against the Falcons. And just like that, it's Towney ball. 20-20 the score here in the final closing 20 seconds of the half. McDowell over to Hall. Back over to McDowell up high. Guarded well by Bucco. Bucco's all over that one. Strips it. Going with Tedeschi Moran. Bucco. Layup is up and good. 22-20. 3 seconds to go. Trying to get a ball up. Brown strips that one away, and that's going to end the half. So at the end of the first half of play, 22-20 the score here on Fans Only Sports Network. Tristan Tingley and Jake Clementia signing off. We'll be back for the second half right after this. Welcome back here on Fans Only Sports Network. Tristan Tingley on the play-by-play for you. Jake Valentia to my left on the color commentary, and Zach Levesque on the camera. We're getting start the third quarter. 22 to 20 is the score over East Providence in favor of Cranston West. And Cranston West looking to pull away in the second half. Back up high, moving it to the right is Hall. Back outside for three, and it's good. And East Providence gets their first lead since the first quarter. Tedeschi Moran gets it over to Riccio. Over to the corner to Bucco. Bucco for three. Bang! And what a start to the second half for both teams here on Fans Only Sports Network. Hall has it back up high, moving it out to the right side. East Providence has it. That was the number 23 of Fortes. Bounce pass from Tavares. Shot up and good. 25-25. Shot was good from McDowell. And the Falcons and Townies are going back and forth here in this start in the second half. Riccio outside. Back up high to Bucco. Bucco trying to drive it inside. Layup up and no good. No foul called. It's going to be a inbound pass in favor of Cranston West. 6:55 left to go in the, 6:44 to go in the third quarter of play. Riccio on the doorstep, up and no good. Riccio had it. Foul called as Sanaya Chase gets fouled. 6:40 to go in the third quarter. Chase is going to go to the line for two. Bucco going to go talk to Nerson Santiago. Back over the half-court line is Alyssa Robinson. Tedeschi Moran back behind Chase, and down at the free throw area is Riccio. So Tedeschi Moran going to move across to in front of Riccio. Sanaya Chase 0 for 1 on the free throw so far. Chase looking for number 2 to give the Falcons the lead. Free throw is up off the backboard, no good. It's going to be East Providence ball, moving the ball back the other way. McDowell inbound to Hall, and here we go, back the other way. East Providence has it. Hall guarded by Chase. Bounce pass grabbed by Fortes. Played by Tavares. Tavares back to McDowell, back to Tavares. Bucco trying to break through that screen. Jump shot up and no good off the hand of Riccio. McDowell driving, and it's good. 6:12 left to go in the third quarter of play. 27-25 to score. Bucco from outside trying to drive in. Back to Riccio. Riccio over to the corner. Robinson for three. Good. 28-27 to score. 5:55 left to go in the third quarter. McDowell has it inside. Layup up and no good, and wide open for that one was Solano Guerrero. 5:46 to go in the third quarter. Foul called here against East Providence. So with 5:46 to go in the third quarter, the Falcons lead it 28-27. The inbound going to come from Riccio to get it to Tedeschi Moran. Carrying that one up the floor. 28-27 is the score here on Fans Only Sports Network. Tedeschi Moran driving it inside. Foul call. And this is one of the closest games the Falcons have had all year as far as close scoring and low scoring goes. So East Providence going to call a full timeout. We'll take a quick break and be back in a matter of moments. Sorry about the technical difficulties, everybody. 35-27 the score in favor of Cranston West. With 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties. Tedeschi Moran plays it on that far side. And the Falcons really starting to pull away. Shot for three. And no good. Rebound there off the hand of Chase. It's going to be East Providence ball. 4:14 to go in the third quarter. Coming into the game is McDowell alongside Goncalves. Solano Guerrero coming out alongside Amato. Here comes East Providence back the other way with the ball. 4:07 to go in the third quarter of play. Here comes Robinson back up the floor with it. Robinson up high, guarded well by Tavares. Riccio back across. Bucco for three. No good. Rebound there by McDowell. And the Townies carrying the ball up the floor. Bucco trying to strip that one away. Getting the hand on the ball. Just couldn't poke it too far away from McDowell. She was able to get it. It's going to be an East Providence inbound, as the head coach for East Providence just got handed a warning by the official. Inbound to McDowell. McDowell guarded by Chase. Chase gets the block. Foul on Sanaya Chase, and it's going to be two free throws coming in the line for East Providence with 3:29 to go in this third quarter of play. So 35-27 the score. McDowell's first free throw up and no good. In case you're just joining us, Tristan Tigley on the play-by-play, Jake Lamentia to my left on the color, and Zach Levesque is on the camera. Up and no good. Rebound there by Chase. Bounce pass to Tedeschi Moran on that far side. Chasing behind her is Hall. Tedeschi Moran back over. Riccio up high. Robinson from the corner, no good. Oh, sorry, that was my mistake. That was Tedeschi Moran. Out of bounds against East Providence with 3:12 to go. Tedeschi Moran on the inbound to Riccio. Riccio layup up and no good. Rebound caught by Tavares for East Providence. Guarded by Kyla Bucco. Over to McDowell. Back way outside. Hall holds over to McDowell trying to drive inside. Blocked by Chase. Tedeschi Moran trying to get it. Diving on that one. It's going to be a kickball against Cranston West. It's going to be East Providence ball with 2:49 left to go in the third quarter. 35-27 the score. Jake, you have any thoughts on how this game has gone so far?
Not really, to be honest with you, too. It's a close game, to be honest with you, too.
So East Providence coming in at 2 wins, 7 losses, 1-5 in league play. Their last loss came, both teams have in their last game lost to North Kingstown. Cranston West lost to them 78-56. East Providence lost to them 67-33, both at North Kingstown. 2:38 left to go in the third quarter. 35-27 in favor of Cranston West. McDowell has it, guarded by Chase, and stolen away by Sanaya Chase. And here comes Riccio. Robinson blocked by Tavares, and out of bounds it goes. East Providence head coach being very vocal to her team. Robinson coming out of the game. Bounce pass from Bucco to Tedeschi Moran. In the game now is Walker. Layup up and no good. Here comes East Providence back the other way. 2:10 to go. 2:11 to go in the third quarter of play. It's going to be a push against Kyla Bucco. Inbound going to come here from Hall to Tavares. 35-27 the score in favor of Cranston West. East Providence in the red with the white shoulders. Cranston West in the white with the red numbers. Bounce pass from Goncalves to McDowell for three, no good. Riccio gets the rebound, gets it over to Kyla Bucco. Bucco at half court trying to move it inside, driving inside. Minute 45 to go. It's going to be a substitution here for East Providence. Coming into the game is Amando. Coming out of the game is going to be Fortes. Inbound from Cranston West, out of bounds off of an East Providence Townie. And out of bounds. Bucco outside, driving inside, it's up and good. 37-27 the score with a minute 42 to go in the third quarter of play. Sorry about the technical difficulties again, everybody. 38-30 is the score. With 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shot up and no good. Kept in by McDowell, and Bucco going to carry it up the floor for Cranston West. Bucco, bounce pass inside. Tedeschi Moran, shot up and no good. Rebound by East Providence as they move the ball up the floor. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Pass intercepted by Chase. Riccio moves the ball. Tedeschi Moran driving inside. Layup up and no good. Rebound there by Bucco. Layup up and no good as she gets fouled, and she's going to be going to the line for two with 20 seconds to go. 38-30 the score with 20 seconds left to go. So 38-30 the score, 20.6 seconds to go in the third quarter. Foul on number 11 for East Providence, Amato. And Bucco's going to go to the line for two here. As the only player on the bench right now is O'Donohue, as Brown and Robinson getting ready to sub in. Off of the rim. And no good. 20 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Tedeschi Moran going to come out of the game. Brown's going to come in. Bucco at the free throw line. Second one up and good. 39-30 the score now. Robinson coming into the game. It's going to be an inbound from McDowell. Here comes East Providence back the other way. 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter of play. 39-30 the score. Over across to Goncalves. Bounce pass played by Amato. Back to Goncalves for three. No good. And that one gets stayed inbound. And the end of the third quarter will come. And 39-30 is the score. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right after this. Welcome back, everybody. 39-30 the score. And it's a Cranston West lead here with 8 minutes left to play in the contest. It's going to be Robinson, Riccio, Brown, Tedeschi, Moran, and Bucco on the floor for Cranston West as Quinn, Amato, Goncalves, Hall, and McDowell are on the floor for East Providence. Tristan Tingley on the play-by-play, Jake Lamentia on the color, Zach Levesque on the camera. We are here at Cranston West High School. McDowell with the inbound, and we are underway here in the final quarter of play here on Fans Only Sports Network. 39-30 the score. Moving the ball up the floor is Hall. Hall has it, guarded by Tedeschi Moran, driving inside. It's up and good. 39-32 the score in favor of Cranston West now as they move the ball back up the other floor. Tedeschi Moran bounce pass. Bucco layup up and no good. Brown gets the rebound. And a little tussle going on with Quinn. With 7:34 to go in the fourth quarter of play. 39-32 the score. Inbound coming from Tedeschi Moran outside to Riccio. Riccio up high, guarded by McDowell. Drive inside, and it's up and good. 7:25 to go in the fourth quarter of play. 41-32 the score. Shot from way outside, up and no good. Off the hand of Brown. Amato, shot for three. Bank off the backboard and in. Goncalves went to talk to her head coach. Brown driving inside, wide open lane. Up and good. 43-35 here with 7 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Hall guarded by Tedeschi Moran. Tedeschi Moran gets pushed down by Goncalves. 6:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. 43-35 is the score. Coming into the game is Tavares. 6:52 left to go in the fourth quarter of play. 43-35 the score. Tavares coming into the game. The inbound is going to be in favor of, I believe it's going to be East Providence. Going to be the inbound, and it will be. McDowell is coming up the inbound for the Townies. Goncalves on the bench. Inbound to the corner. The trainer overtending. Shot from three, no good. Rebound there by Riccio. Moving the ball up the floor. Tedeschi Moran to Brown. Brown layup is up and good. Right from under the basket, and she puts one off the backboard and in. The Townies have it. McDowell trying to drive inside. Sends it right into the hands of Robinson. Robinson's pass gets blocked. McDowell back up high. Bounce inside. Over to McDowell again. Shot from mid-range off the rim. No good. Rebound there by Riccio. And the Falcons going to move the ball up the end of the other end of the floor. Tedeschi Moran bounce pass to Brown, and it's up and no good. And the foul will be called. 45-35 the score in favor of the Falcons of Cranston West. Tristan Tingley on the play-by-play. Jake Lamentia on the color commentary. Zach Levesque on the camera. We are here from Cranston West for some girls basketball action. Cranston West coming in at 7-5. East Providence coming in at 2-7. First free throw from Brown is up and good. Cranston West 6-2 in league play. East Providence 1-5 in league play. Both coming off of losses against North Kingstown. Big win. Could be a big win today for Cranston West as the ball goes out of bounds off of the hands of McDowell. And coming into the first time today is Bernard. Bernard getting subbed into the game for Tavares. And here comes the Townies back over the Falcons logo at center court. Hall sending it over, played by Quinn. Quinn's going to send it up top. McDowell guarding the inside. It looks like Bernard's guarding Brown well. 5:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Riccio's going to get it into Bucco. Riccio carrying it in the floor. Kyla Bucco has it on the far side. Riccio trying to drive inside. Floater up off the side of the backboard. No good. Here come the Townies back the other way with the ball. Hall trying to drive inside. Layup is up and no good. Rebound there by Bernard, and she sends one up, and she gets fouled. So Bernard is going to go to the line for two as Robinson gets called for the foul. And the Falcons hold an 11-point lead with 5.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter of play. This will be a big division win for Cranston West if they can hold it for another quarter. Bernard's first free throw up and good. Sanaya Chase coming into the game. Coming out of the game is Maya Riccio. East Providence has 2 full timeouts left. Bernard's second free throw is good. 46-37 the score with 5.5 minutes left to play. Here comes Tedeschi Moran back up the other way. Bernard guarding the middle. Shot from way outside. Bang! 49-37 the score. On the far outside, Quinn has it up high to the corner. It goes to Amato. Getting that one is Chase. Over, wide open, just from inside the three-point range. It's in. 51-37 the score with 4:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. To Bernard. Bernard's layup is up and toilet bowl's out, but she's going to get 2 free throws here. 4:47 to go in the fourth quarter. Illegal contact to the head against Alyssa Robinson as she gets called for the foul. Free throw up and no good from Bernard. Robinson's coming out of the game. O'Donohue coming in. And Nerson Santiago got to be happy with his team here today. So you have Tedeschi Morant, Bucco, Chase, Brown, and O'Donohue on the floor for the Falcons. Bernard, second free throw. No good. Rebound there by McDowell, and she's going to get called for 2 free throws. As Brown is going to get called for the foul.
Number 23, Allie Brown, her third, team fourth. Now shooting number 30, Harmony McDowell.
So McDowell at the free throw line. Bernard up near the logo at center court. No good. 51-37 still the score. Here on Fans Only Sports Network, the Falcons lead the Townies. Second free throw up and no good. Rebound there. Sanaya Chase gets on that one. Brown able to get up. Bucco driving up the floor. And it's good. Bucco got the layup up and good. Here come the Townies back the other way with the ball. Hall gets it, guarded by Tedeschi Moran. Tedeschi Moran, one of the captains, alongside Maya Riccio. Layup by McDowell, up and no good, but she gets called for the 2 free throws. Sanaya Chase gets called for the foul. 53-37 is the score. McDowell, first free throw is good. 53-38 is the score. McDowell's second free throw is good. Going into the game is Tavares. Coming out of the game is Quinn. Tedeschi Moran just going to slowly walk up the court with that one, trying to ice as much time off the clock as she can. Moving inside. Layup is up and no good. Rebound there by Brown, fighting with Bernard for it. McDowell coming back the other way. Guarded by Bucco. McDowell up and no good. on the other side of the backboard it goes with 4:01 to go. So the inbound here going to come from Cranston West. Here comes Tedeschi Moran up the floor. Over to O'Donohue. Gives it to Chase. Chase drops it off for Bucco. Bucco coming around with it. Over to Tedeschi Moran. Back over to Bucco. Lost control of it. Bucco. Over to Tedeschi Moran. 3:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass O'Donohue in the corner. They have 5 seconds out of bounds called against East Providence. 3:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Timeout called by East Providence. Timeout called by Cranston West. We're going to take a timeout and be back in a matter of moments. Welcome back, everybody. 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. 53-39 score in favor of Cranston West. Tristan Tingley on the play-by-play. Jake Lamentia on the color commentary to my left. Zach Levesque on the camera. And the inbound here going to come from Maya Riccio, one of the captains here for this Cranston West girls basketball team, alongside Olivia Tedeschi Moran. Turnaround shot is up and good at the end of the shot clock. Here comes East Providence back the other way. Solano Guerrero delivered it across. Fade away, and a nice floater there from McDowell goes up and in. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Robinson on that far side gets it over to Riccio. Over to Bucco, wide open for three, no good. Rebound there by Solano Guerrero. Over to McDowell. 2:50 to go in the fourth quarter, 55-41 the score. Bucco nearly intercepted. Tavares, jump shot, no good. Rebound there by Solano Guerrero. Over to McDowell. McDowell jump shot up and in and out. Bernard gets it. Back up high. Floater, no good. Solano Guerrero gets it, and it's good. Timeout called by East Providence with 2:27 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in a matter of moments. Hi everybody, welcome back here on Fans Only Sports Network. Tristan Tingley on play-by-play for you. Jake Clemencia to my left on the color. Zach Levesque on the camera. 2:27 left to go in the fourth quarter of play. 55-45 reads the scoreboard. It's a 10-point game in favor of the Falcons as they search for win number 8 on the season and a big bounce-back win after the North Kingstown loss. Riccio delivers it to Robinson as she gets blocked and fouled. Foul against Hall. And here we go. Robinson at the line for 2 with 2:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Cranston West leads by 10. First one up and good. Make that 11. Tedeschi, Moran, and Bucco back near the logo. Robinson up and no good. Rebound there by Solano Guerrero. East Providence moving the ball up the floor. They're down by 11. Travel called there. (56-45) the score with 2:07 left to go in the fourth quarter. Riccio over to Chase. Back to Riccio. Riccio trying to drive inside. Intercepted by McDowell. Doesn't go out of bounds. 1:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Layup is up and good. Toilet bowl falls in. 56-47 the score. 1:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Tedeschi Moran moving it up the floor. Driving inside. Out of bounds it goes. It's going to be in favor of East Providence. 1:38 to go. McDowell's coming at the inbound here. She's going to inbound it to Hall. Tedeschi Moran trying to run at that one to intimidate. Hall gets it. Nice crossover. Up and no good. She's going to go to the line.
Number 23, Allie Brown, her fourth.
Brown gets called for the foul, her fourth. Hall going to the line for 2. 56-47 is the score. First one in and out. Hall at the line for her second one. And it goes. Here comes Cranston West up the floor. Riccio has it. Back to Robinson up high. Gets it over to Tedeschi Moran. 1:20 to go. Bucco gets it. Over to Riccio. Spinning it around. Over to Tedeschi Moran. Back to Bucco. Over to Riccio. 1:05 to go. Riccio driving inside off the hand of McDowell and out of bounds it goes. Tedeschi Moran going to get the inbound here. Up high to Bucco. Over to Tedeschi Moran. Bucco throws one up, no good. Robinson makes the catch under the backboard. Inbound coming for East Providence with 54 seconds to go. Brown going to come into the game for Robinson. 56-48 the score. Here come the Townies with under a minute to play. Hall trying to drive inside. Shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound there by Chase. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Tedeschi Moran has it. Over to Bucco. Bucco's going to try and hold on to it, avoid the East Providence defense to run out the last 30 seconds here. Over to Riccio. Foul will come. 26 and a fourth seconds to go. Riccio bounce pass inbound to Bucco. And getting the push was Bernard. official talking to Bernard after that push. Her first foul of the game. Riccio inbound caught by Tedeschi Moran. She's going to hold on to it. 19 seconds to go. McDowell trying to poke that one away. Coming up from behind her is Hall. Tedeschi Moran falls at the half-court logo. Hall back to Hall. Layup up and in. 7 seconds to go. Carrying it down the floor is Tedeschi Moran. Hall on the foul there. Chase over to Bucco. And that's going to do it. A 6-point victory for Cranston West. As the Falcons get the 6-point win, they move to 8 and 5 in overall play, 7 and 2 in league play. The Townies fall to 2 and 8, 1 and 6 in league play. We thank you for joining us here on Fans Only Sports Network tonight. Have a great night, everybody.